What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to EU4 as France. We continue after the last episode, which had a bit of a disastrous ending. It wasn't a disaster. I mean, technically we won, but we took a lot more losses than we wanted, right? We gained some land, so yeah, I can't say we lost, and we did regain that province. So, you know what? I take it back. It wasn't too bad. I'm fine. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's okay. We'll continue on, but we'll just be a bit more careful. We're now capable of what England can deploy around the world. We'll get this 10% morale of navies though, which is very nice. I'm just going to check. If we've paid off all our loans, I'll rebuild the ships. I just need to check that. Yeah. Okay, we have 35, 117, 26. Okay, I'm just going to build some more of these ones for the time being. Can I afford that? Will get us to 61, and then I'll just need to pick another 9. Oh, I'll wait and see what the numbers are when they are done, but we're not in any rush, so that is fine. And yeah, I'm not sure a war with Tunis works. I feel like we need one of Aragon's islands. Do we throw them under the bus? It would be, I'm sure Castile couldn't kill them in one go, so we'd have at least one shot to grab one of these islands, so I guess it wouldn't be a disaster, but I don't know who they would ally, and that could make it difficult. It's no guarantee that it will be easy, and we're dragged into a war by the Ottomans here. So let's see, Ragusa, Saxony, Ingolstadt, and the two Sicily. Oh, that's not great, but I'm going to have to back the Ottomans over the two Sicilies. So there we go, this begins. I'm going to lower the speed, so do I know what I've got to do? Right, do we border any of these nations? Not really. Can I get to one? Nope. Can I get down here? I can get... Oh, I'd have to use my boats though. Okay, let's leave. Let's not go anywhere then. I'm going to sit back and relax. I don't want to mess with their navy. 10 galleys. I only have 7 at the moment, so yeah, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I think the Ottomans should have this covered, really. I think they just wanted my assurance that it would go well. But yeah, we'll leave them out of this for now. But that leaves... interesting. We'll see how it works out. I could go and sort of blockade them. Can I? If I could walk through Milan with the Papal State. They won't give me. They would give me access. Okay, you know what? Let's go siege down the two Sicilies. If I could somehow sneak like a province or something out of this, you never know. It could lead to Tunis. So let's go commit to getting this done. We have too many relations. I know, obviously including that. Well, it's because we still have the royal marriage, I'm guessing. Yeah, we're still royal married to the two Sicilies despite being in this. We're going to build some buildings because I've kind of neglected that, and we finally have some money. 0.7, that's good, but there's better things on offer, like more manpower in some of these buildings, and then better is there any here? I'll get one of those, and then any good ones here, a couple of those. There we go. Just spread it out what we're spending on. That is a level 5 fort. No wonder it's so tough to crack. But we could get another lot. We could make a stack of cannons if we chose to. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'll bring this 34 stack to here. I'll nab their 5 cannons, and then I'll send those to the siege. And then if I steal these guys' cannons as well, and then we just put them on the siege too, maybe that will speed it up. If not, we might have to try and blockade and go hope that that works out okay. I have a few extra ships already turning up. So 38. We now have 10 galleys, a heavy and a light ship. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's come down here. Blockade this province. There we go. Now we have 15,000 cannons. That should speed up the Hello, Sicilies. Can I walk in here? I cannot. Well, we'll sit here and stare at them. So we tried to crack these walls. Shall I do it? We're ahead of time on the tech. Shall I just crack? No. If it was an offensive, if it was our war, I probably would, but I'm not that bothered. Ragusa's already sieged out. Oh, Saxony is taking my territory though. Give these guys a general. And you go head back to deal with that, because that's not what we want. Don't want Saxony rooting through our stuff in the north. Yeah, that is a problem. Oh, and now we're in a naval battle against 2 and 10. We have 1, 1 and 10. So I thought we'd do okay, but this is going disastrous. What is going on? We're meant to have good boats. They have one more heavy than us. That was it. And we had a light ship to make up for it. Okay, fair enough. They're just obviously a lot better in... We're obviously not built to be a naval nation. We're not cut out for the sea. We lose 5 of our... 5 galleys and 10 transports. Yeah, that's not what we wanted. But anyway, we'll sit on this siege. They can't exactly move, so it doesn't matter all that much. We have another 13 ships now out this side. We're now losing money, which is probably because Paris is under siege. Welcome, Ottomans, to Paris. Ingolstadt is pieced out. I'm helping them, you know. I've cost them some war score up here, but overall I've helped them out. Ragusa, can you stop? Is this going to work? They have a 3-star general. I'm sure we have the numbers that won't matter. Yes, phew. I was going to say I'd be a bit concerned if we lost that, so we kicked them out. That's good. Now we can go and unoccupy this territory pretty easily. 7% now on Naples. The wall is cracked. Our cannons pounding away. Are they in other wars? No. I wasn't sure because Tunis is just sort of lurking. But it's not. Saxony is now out. 0%. I swear it was on 9. How did it go down? What did you do? What did you do wrong? Doesn't look like there's a Ming, because that looks like a lot of pink and purple on that coast. So that's interesting. Bengal looks pretty big, but not a major power. Timurids look pretty big as well, but Muscovy is now coming all the way down here too. We lost our general up here. The Ottomans actually undid everything for me. How nice of them. No idea how they got access through Austria, but that doesn't matter. It's a story for another day. Right, let's bring these boats all over. Repair them all, get them back up to some sort of operation. We're just clearly not very good at building good boats. I think that's all that we've learned. We even lost our flagship that time. They've been in 2 battles, and the first one, yeah, we were always going to lose, but that was a catastrophic loss. That second one, that was a bit embarrassing. Is this it? Yeah, it is. The siege of Napoli. It only took 400 days in the end. It felt like a lot more, but there we go. Now we will press on forwards. They don't have anywhere really to run to. They only have 17. Yeah, we're going to pin them in this corner. I guess they're backed up behind another fort that's at a high level. I'm going to hold on to Naples and just see if, like, you never know. Crazier things have happened if we're gifted it. I don't really know. I don't think we can core it, but it will be a complete mess, but it might be interesting. Right, forward we march. Oh yeah, now the Ottomans have rocked up too. That is... Oh, there is the end of the war and nothing for us. Thanks guys. Well, anyway, full annexation for Ragusa. So there is an Ottoman port here within Austria's domain. So that will go down well, of course. There was a 70 Ottoman stack there by the end. Nice. But there we go. We're out of that, and we're just on our rebuild phase till we probably go after England again, I guess, for Bruges again. We could even leave them with that. They're not exactly French, are they? They're more Belgian. We have achieved what we need to do, so I feel like now we're a bit more free to explore different ideas as we reduce some naval attrition. Not different ideas, in-game ideas, as in ideas of what we want to do for the rest of the game to have some fun. That's what I mean. Because, yeah, I feel like we're in an awkward spot still. Tunis isn't going to work because I cannot get a claim. Until later, obviously imperialism and colonialism. It's imperialism, isn't it? Whenever that comes along, we will be able to go anywhere, but we don't quite have that just yet. That's a lot of time away. I don't know, is that 1700 sort of time that we get access to those sorts of casus belli? Quite a while still. Right, let's send our cannons back to where they belong. The Ottomans want some money. Fair enough, we have some money. It's good having favours, I guess. Alright, who wants an alliance? Papal State, I'm going to cancel that access. Okay, so we've still got the royal marriage. I don't know, do you want to be friends again? Just go straight into it. They would go back immediately, the two Sicilies, but... do we get rid of Aragon? That's more what's going through my head. See, we would probably strengthen Castile considerably. But we'd also struggle to conquer these islands, because we just don't have a navy that would probably be able to beat Aragon's. So it wouldn't be easy. We'll have to think. We'll just have to be patient. Think what we're up to. What are you building? You are building another boat. Okay, I'm just trying to work out how many transports to build, and then we'll just spam out the rest as galleys, probably. But it's alright. 6, 10, 12, is that okay? Yeah, we've got quality, so that's good. We want to be focused on military ideas. I just realized how many Diplo points we have as well, so I'm going to spend those down to 400 again. None of these are good, really, but I'll pay you the money. We're a bribe-friendly nation. Right, down to 400 is what I said. So let's go ahead and do that. Down to 600 already. 478. Can't do those provinces. There we go, 394. Admin, I will cling on to it and we'll just try and get towards the next idea group. Nice and early. I think it's 18, isn't it? So there's a while to go till we get to pick another one, but we'll get there. Got a good mix. It will be one of the Diplo or admin groups. Next, estates. Let's summon the Diet again. They're all happy. Papal State opinion is 100. Vizcaya, Volar base production at least 9. Let's go with the clergy one. We can improve relations with the Papal State by 80. That is not that hard. And if it doesn't quite get there, we'll just send them a gift. Muscovy took another province off Sweden. That is looking gross. They now have... oh, and this one in the middle. That is... yeah, that does not look nice at all. They're still only 7th. How are Castile number 1? Like, really? Is this worth that much? Like, I guess that's pretty good. But still. I did hold on to my islands out here despite the war. We did. We did keep these. They were occupied briefly, but there are islands. They give us sugar, and what does St. Vincent give us? More sugar. Okay, well at least we got sugar in France. Of all the trade resources, that'll do. Oh, the Mamluks are now in Guinea. Okay. This province is closing in. Looks like it's going to give us some ivory. Got some fish down here as well. Right, 46 ships. Is that? I think that's all of them. So 28 transports there. So what is our force limit boat-wise? We can get 24 more ships. So we want a flagship. Build me a flagship again. More cannons, more morale, more speed. I don't know if it actually needs speed. Oh, it's for the whole fleet. Okay, yeah, we'll take that then. I am already building it. What? I'm so confused. What? Build flagship. Oh, it was already on the build. Okay, it's doing it. That's fine. I got confused there. Right, so we need 6 more transports to be happy. So let's delete this. Even though that would have been fine, but 6. Build them up here in the north. And then that gets me to 53. Now I want 17. I'm just going to go all in on galleys. This will just be a Mediterranean navy. And then the African region. We'll just have to time when we move stuff out there and when we bring it back. But there we go. That will rebuild us to the max. And then we have a 10k limit, which I could... Problem is, if England's going to just have a 30k around the whole time, it's not really worth it. But we could invest that in having a force down here to maybe go after some other territory. Ashanti's guaranteed by Britain. Jollof is not. And there's a truce with Great Britain, which we may breach. Not breach. It's over, but we won't do anything. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but I'm not... Why does Austria have Zealand? Like, it's just a mess. Maybe we'll just leave it. We actually border Austria in a few places now. They've got some weird... Picked up some weird provinces around the map. If I called all these nations in, we would still be outnumbered. That is wild. Okay. I mean, is there one out there? Is there an alliance that would swing it in our favour? Lithuania were keen before. They still are keen. We will have to wait. I have no diplomats at the moment, but also we'll have to wait for this royal marriage to end to the serene. They're a republic. How can we have a royal marriage? Gaston is still only 13 anyway, so maybe once he's older he can decide what to do there. The war with Provence is what I want, but it is just so awkward. Who are you allied to that I could attack? Probably no one. Baden, Mainz, these are all HRE nations, right? Apart from Milan. Do we throw Milan under the bus? Oh, it's so difficult. I feel like I'm just too friendly with these AIs. Aragon, there's a royal marriage with both. Either we took out a loan. I no idea how we ran out of money because we're making 20 a month. Did I overspend by accident? Like, I'm so confused. Hot chocolate and tobacco growing in popularity. Tech, yep, we'll take this well ahead of time. There we go, boom. And we just became self-sustaining. Nice. So in that case, let's pick somewhere else to go. I have no idea where. Is there anywhere in North America at all? Light left? On the coast? Doesn't look like it. No, no. Oh wow. Yeah, there is nowhere. Norway grabbed a little bit for themselves. Vinland is here. Is that Danish? Yep. Okay, well we have given up on that race a long time ago. I've got other things to be doing. Can we go over here maybe? Somewhere else in the world? Oh, I don't think we can see quite that province. That would have been cool. Is that Bali? Could have had the best holiday destination. Castile and the Mamluks are already out here. Okay, I'm just going to keep focusing on whatever I can get then. Down here. Ooh, come. Oh, this is wasteland. Where is there not wasteland? Here. Lesser Namaqualand. The alternative... Oh, there was one here. Right, let's go get this. Gabon. I would like that, please. Yep, boats can come over, or they can walk, whatever. Army combat ability, artillery combat ability up 10%. We get some new ideas, and we also get 5% discipline. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So let's have a look at those ideas. Not ideas. I'll find them. Give me a sec. These things, policies. Discipline, manpower, recovery speed, land attrition. What do we currently have on? National manpower and land leader. I'm happy with what we've got. We'll leave it as is. I like having some very well stocked manpower reserves. Gaston's regency will end later in a year's time. He will become the leader of France at a very, very young age. Our new flagship, you don't have to go anywhere. Right, have our troops arrived? Yeah, oh, they're about to be picked up on their adventure. to Gabon. Hopefully no one beats us in the race. 21 days. Oh yeah, and we achieved that with the Papal State. Can I seize land again? I can. Nice. We're just up to 71% crown land. That is good. And there we go. We arrive in Gabon before the Mamluks, who got 3 provinces here. Oh no, it's just 2, but 2 pretty quickly. But there we go. Our troops have arrived. I'll send the ships here to resupply and then head back up north. Where'd they go? Why did they take so long? They took damage because they just randomly took forever. It took like a month to get here and then a day to get the rest of it. Maybe they were relying on the wind. But once these are all fully repaired, which they are, they can then head back up to Montpellier, our port. As other ships are turning up every day. Another new tech. Oh, it's still ahead of time. And it's still going to cost me an absolute fortune. But let's flex on some of these other nations who can't get to level 16. Damn it, Castile's already there. But there we go. We're ahead of some. So this raw marriage ends, I will break the alliance. I think Aragon will be the enemy. We'll have to turn on them. They're just not really doing anything, are they? Like, they contribute to our war efforts, but yeah, if we could get ourselves, you know, maybe a bit of Barcelona here, stop Spain from showing up, get the islands, particularly the islands. I wouldn't care. I mean, if Spain gets this, it's not ideal, but it's not a disaster. But yeah, if we could get our hands on these islands, some of these, that would just be a great gateway to start going after Tunis or Morocco, getting at the Mamluks, maybe building up the Ottomans as a stronger ally as well. I think that's the way forward in my eyes. The other routes look a bit closed, going into the HRE or Britain. Milan, I'm happy with Milan being friends. They're never probably going to form Italy, I'm guessing, because of how big Austria is, so already digging in around Venice. I mean, if we allied Venice, that would give Austria questions in the future. Maybe as an Aragon replacement. We can always just bring the Sicilies back at this point. I don't see why not. Having Sicily and Milan against Aragon. At the moment, they would all join against Aragon, should we go for it. It would be against the Papal State and Venice too, which would really, you know, lend itself to giving Milan and the Sicilies maybe some land. But yeah, that would be, and the Ottomans are in on it too, so that should be a victory. We are out. I was going to say we're outnumbered. I think this is me by myself, isn't it? It would get a lot higher if I called the others in. 10 peasants have risen. Let's deal with them. I'm just going to get myself a general quickly. Ooh, got some good pips despite only being a 1-star. But this should be pretty easy. Just get rid of the peasants. The rebels just not as common anymore. Like, they used to be like all the time. You just have loads. I guess I've not been super expansive, but still. And I'm going to switch this towards admin. There we go. That's a bit better balanced. Towards admin. Get the techs and get those ideas quickly. Obviously, we don't have the military idea group anymore, so that's fine. Still expensive, but I guess it's morale, so it's worth it. We could maybe upgrade this guy. No, there's no level 2. We'll leave it as fine. 11, 9. And then another 11. 20 ducats a month. It's not like we're struggling. Plague, we'll deal with it. Maybe me just being a good leader. That's why there's not been many rebels. That's what I'll say. Can you still we can still hire an explorer, right? I might. Oh, galleys probably aren't the best ships. I was gonna say we could probably go send some boats out to explore some more of the world, but it doesn't matter too much. Hey, Nortian separatists on their way. That's up here, right, on Cambresis. So I'm just gonna go stand there. Just going to do the good old-fashioned stand here, so when they spawn, it will be right into us. Level 2 at 7.6 a month. Why is that so expensive? They used to cost like 5 a month. Now they've gone up in price. I'll take a level 1. It's fine. Again, not particularly bad. We lose that royal marriage yet? No. No. Not with the two Sicilies. We re-allied them anyway. And then Aragon, we want that one to end somehow. I guess their leader probably needs to go. It's 54, so there's a chance it happens. We will just cling on until it does. Are we still allied to Bohemia? We have. That's been going like all game. Should we have a look at the dynasty map mode? Where is it? See how many von Habsburgs the world has got. There's none, because Austria is part of the Aguirre. Maria Theresa Aguirre. I don't know. Oh, that's the Castilian one. Oh, wait. Is there... No. No one's in a PU or anything. I was going to say, that would have been interesting. Osmanoglu, Tudor, sort of Quasimir, Dukovsky, Timurid, Rurikovic in Sweden, Jagiellon, Zamoyski. Nice mix. Van Oldenburg, De Trastamara still there. We're still Dave Willard. Sforza in Milan. They're one of the few monarchies, the only monarchy in Italy. Oh, we can see Castilian Australia. Is that out of my trade range? It is. From our closest port. It's not quite too... It's, if we got like this province, it may be a bit closer. And then from there, I guess we could try and nab something else in between. Probably not actually looking at it, but worth a thought. I mean, we're just trying to get ourselves as much of this coast as possible. Get ourselves some real estate in the world. We are their only royal marriage. Do you want to be a vassal? I don't think anyone wants to be our vassal, really. Is there anyone where it would be like a yes if I put the effort in? Maybe, but probably not. How do we have so little trade power here? 6%. We own like most of the tiles. Great Britain has more than us. They have 1. Portugal isn't even here. Neither's... Cause I guess those islands may be good, but like... I'll never understand this. We have so much more, but there we go. Whatever. Might just fabricate on the Swiss. I fancy myself some land. Do something. Take a bit of territory off of them. Could border Austria if we were to go for the kill. I don't think I will. I'm imagining that's exceptionally expensive in terms of war score, but it's always a thought. Is it? 130%. Yeah, we couldn't take all of it, but we could certainly make sure we get as much as we can this side of the Alps. And just, you know, we could fort it off if they are going to become incredibly scary. They don't seem to be too mean. Like, they've got the Ottomans to worry about. They've not really gone after Poland. I know they took Moldavia at the beginning, but outside of that they've kind of been fairly chill about everything. So we'll just wait for this spy network to build up against Switzerland to go up to speed 4, because we don't need to be on speed 3 at the moment. Could support the independence of, who is this? Portuguese Mexico is looking for some support. Could probably do it, but I guess it wouldn't go too well for Portugal, right? I mean, it would be Austria, Castile and Portugal. That's not a war I'm too worried. I fancy that. I do fancy that. If my allies join, like, a war with Portugal seems fairly doable. As you can see, this is what it would be. If I offer Aragon land and call in Milan, we would be outnumbered, but a lot of those troops are in the New World, so you've got to bear that in mind, I guess. Right, let's take that. Boom, that was much cheaper than the others. Either way, level 16 and everything. Superior unit types come in straight away, or new cannons, just before our invasion. What is our army force limit? We can get 10 more. Let's have a backup stack of 10 cannons just to go sit on sieges, speed them up a little bit. Come on, King Ferran III. You don't want this royal marriage. It's time for the young bloods, Gaston and another Theran, to take over, and then not have a royal marriage between their families. We have 200 relations with Aragon. Okay, I know it's going to pop up, and I'm going to click the button because I react too quickly. That's exactly what's going to happen, and it's going to be annoying, but I know it's coming at some point. We have 620 admin. I'm assuming the next tech is just completely unaffordable. We're about 5 years away from the next institution as well, which is global trade. Slowly converting things back, not particularly effectively, but slowly trying to convert it all back. We'll see how that goes for us. How much is this tech? As of right now, it's 1,381. Global trade is already putting on a penalty despite not having started. That's nice. There's an increase over time. Ideas have brought it down, as the philosophers, the innovativeness, and then it's also 130% ahead of time, which is the big one. That's doubling it. The others, it's actually negative, I think. Oh no, 27. It's about 28% either way on the other two. So yeah, it is just that ahead of time penalty, making it so very, very expensive. Even Diplo, I'm getting up to 500. Can think about deving. We're down to 7th. This is so sad. Can I accept like a 2-hit to stability? I reckon I could. I reckon we could. We're going to go after the Swiss first, so it doesn't matter, but we probably could take that hit. But either way, right. Covert actions. Fabricate claim on Salzbad. Boom. Stop building the spy network. Declare war. No, don't. Okay, wait 1 day. Declare war. Take Salzbad. Call in Bohemia. I have no diplomat. I said stop doing this. 3, 2, 1. Confirm. Breaking truce. Dang it. How do we have a truce with you? 1597. Ah. I don't know why their truce is longer than anyone else's that was in that war with England, but never mind. Next episode. Yeah, we'll get to it. I mean, I'll press start so that I don't forget it's what I'm going to do. That's what we'll do. I won't start the war, but I will start the... Well, I will start the war, but I won't, you know, finish it. I'll just hit the button so that it is... There we go. Truce with Switzerland is up. down to speed 3, call in Bohemia, take Salzbad, declare into Bern, into Freiburg, into this province. Bern is a fort at level 5. So there we go. That will be it for today's episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.